So hi, you all heard my name. It's Mike Green, in case you didn't hear it. I'm an experienced architect at Pillar Technology, and this is my roast of Facebook and Twitter. If you have anything that you disagree with me about, feel free to tweet me at grmeg. Essentially, dark patterns and dark UX are tricks that sites get you to do to choose something that you wouldn't have otherwise consciously chosen to do, such as refresh your page just another time, even though you know you already checked Twitter and Facebook just about 30 seconds ago, buy something you already know you don't need to buy through clever marketing, and as you're going through your Facebook and Twitter feeds and seeing this great picturesque way your friends are showing their lives with all their filters, you start to feel kind of separated from society, even though that's not the point of Facebook and Twitter. It's supposed to make you feel closer to your friends and family. And this can make you feel even lonelier. If you wanted to hear about e-commerce, which is what Dark UX is seen most commonly on, please go to darkpatterns.org. But tonight I'm going to be talking about social media and a little more of the psychological ways we're tricked. A lot of us wake up in the morning and immediately check our phones, because our phones are also our alarm clocks now, and see what we missed out on the 6 to 8 hours we spent sleeping. We assume that social media exists to connect us with our friends and family, but that's not the actual reason they exist. They exist to make money. And they make money very well by getting us to spend time on their page for as long as possible. And this works because nothing's in chronological order anymore. Everything is curated. How many of us have put down Facebook, waited about 30 seconds, and immediately picked up our phones and checked Facebook again? That's because nothing ever is the same when we open up the page. They know that we're going to be rewarded just slightly when we reopen that page again, because nothing's the same. And Twitter, at least, you can opt out. But then you see something called trends, and then you look at trends and you're like, what's this? And it's still super vague. And you can assume that it's for marketing, but still, they're trying to hide it from you, and that's exactly what Dark UX is. They're not being straightforward with what they're using you for. Revenue, ad revenue. And this little red dot is so good at getting us to recheck our phones. But my problem isn't the red dot itself, it's how they use the red dot. We think a notification should be telling us when another human being has actually directly interacted with us. And yet, when we've spent a little too much time away from Facebook and Twitter than Facebook and Twitter is comfortable for, they end up sending us a notification. We think, great, someone's commented or retweeted something I said. So we go in and we check it, and it just says, University of Michigan has an event near you. Well, that's not someone sending me a message. Oh, you have a thing to look back on this day that happened 4 years ago that you're really embarrassed about. That's also not what you want a notification from. So we find ourselves tricked over and over again into checking to get rid of that annoying red dot. And sometimes, okay, we'll give in. We'll look at that thing we did 4 years ago, or we'll add a friend, and great, we got another notification from Messenger, and we think that that means that we got a new message from someone. That's what Messenger exists for. Except it's just the 2018 version of a poke. Facebook is just trying to get us to spend more time and send another message to someone. And now we see this in terms of comments on Facebook. This is not in Messenger, this is in comments. We don't need a real-time, update on when someone else is adding to a debate. And then Twitter now sends me stuff like this. Thank you, Griffin McElroy. I didn't know you need to know that you forgot to eat breakfast today. But Twitter thinks it's really important that I see this, despite the fact that I follow Griffin McElroy on Twitter and I'm going to see it eventually. But no, you spent too much time away from Twitter, so now they're going to send a notification directly to your phone to let you know that you need to check Twitter again. Even though you follow these people and you know you're going to see that they retweeted this something at some point during the day, they want to make sure that you won't miss it. You constantly have this fear of missing out. That Facebook and Twitter is so good at getting you to keep coming back to over and over again, because you're never quite sure when you're caught up. My issue isn't notifications itself. My issue isn't social media itself. My issue is when they trick you into doing things that they're not straightforward about. We know they're using us for revenue, but at least be straightforward about it. Thank you.